Welcome to my channel. We are going to consider this radical equation here on the board. We have here if square root of x divided by y plus square root of y divided by x equals 10 divided by 3 and x plus y equals 10. We have to find the value of xy. Now, I come down here with the question. We have square root of x plus y divided by y plus square root of y divided by x equals 10 divided by 3. Now, let's start with this. If you want to solve this question like this, you may find it difficult to do so. But at this point, let's say that m equals square root of x divided by y, and we have that 1 over m equals square root of y divided by x. Then at this point, wherever you see square root of x divided by y, you substitute m. And wherever you see square root of y divided by x, you're going to substitute 1 divided by m. Now with this, we are going to have here that m plus 1 over m equals 10 divided by 3. Now if we simplify this further, you're going to have this m times m, that to give us m square plus 1 here, then m times this, that to give us equals m multiplied by 10 divided by 3. Then at this point, we are going to multiply both sides of the equation 3 by 3, and if you do that, going to have here 3m square plus 3 equals 10m, and this is quadratic equation. Then we are going to arrange it in this normal form, and if we do that, we are going to have here 3m square minus 10m plus 3 equals 0. Then at this point, what you are going to do, I'm going to introduce you're going to use factorization method here, but you're going to use a shortcut method. Now what you're going to do whenever you have this nature of quadratic equation, it has a leading coefficient of 3 here, then we are going to multiply this 3 by this constant 3 here. Then if you do that, you're going to have here that 3 multiplied by 3, this will give us plus 9. Then at this point, you're going to look for two possible factors of 9, so that when you multiply, it will give you plus 9, and when you add these two same factors, it will give you negative 10 here, and these factors are negative 1 and negative 9. If you multiply negative 1 times negative 9, you get plus 9 exactly. And if you add minus 1 plus minus 9, you have minus 10 exactly, which is the coefficient of n. Then now, since you have achieved this, open two parentheses like this and equate this to 0. Now, since this is m square, we are going to insert one m here and insert another one here. Then introduce each of these factors into each bracket. Now we introduce -1 here, then introduce -9 here. But now since the leading coefficient was 3, then reduce each of these factors by 3, and we reduce this by 3, also reduce this by 3. Then at this point we are going to have that m minus 1 over 3 into brackets m minus 9 divided by 3, that will give us 3 here, equals 0. Then at this point it is either base equals 0 or base equals 0. Therefore we set base at m minus 1 over 3 equals 0, or m minus 3 equals 0. Therefore m equals 1 over 3, or m equals 3. But recall that m equals square root of x divided by 3 divided by y, or 1 over m equals square root of y divided by x. Any of these will give you the exact value of x and y. Then at this point, let's erase these parts. Now, since m was given as square root of x divided by y, we are going to substitute this value back to this. And if you do that, we have here that the first value of m, we will use 1 divided by 3 equals square root of x divided by y. Then at this point, we are going to take the square root of both sides of the equation. You're going to square both sides of the equation, and if you are going to have here that 1 over 3 all raised to the power of 2 equals square root of x divided by y all raised to the power of 2. Then here, if you simplify this, we are going to have here 1 to the power of 2 still give you 1, and 3 to the power of 2, that will give us 9 here, equals here square root will cancel out square, and we have here x over y. If we still use the second value of m, we are going to have here that 3 equals square root of x divided by y. We still apply the same principle by squaring both sides of the equation. We are going to have here 3 square equals here square root of x divided by y square. Then here 3 square will give us 9, equals here square root will cancel square, and we have x divided by y. Then here by cross multiplication, you are going to have here 9x equals y. Then the same thing here, if you cross multiply this, you are going to have here that 9y equals x. Now at this point, recall that we are given that or we're given that x plus y equals 10, and we have here, we can use this equation 1, or let's use this equation 1. If we have that x plus y equals 10, we use this as equation 1. Then at this point, we can make x the subject of the formula, or y, or since we already have the value of y here, let's just make y the subject of the formula here. Then from this equation 1, or the given equation, we are going to have that y equals 10 minus x. This implies that wherever you see y, you substitute this value here. Then we are going to substitute this value back to this. And if we substitute this value here, we are going to have that 9x equals 10 minus x. Then here, if you correct like things, we are going to have here that 9x, if we move minus 1 down, minus x down here, become plus x equals 10. Then as such, we have here 9x plus x, that will give us 10x equals 10. Then to get x, we divide both sides of the equation, draw by 10, and with this, x equals 10 divided by 10, and x equals 1. And this is the value of x. Now to get the value of y, we are going to substitute this value to any of this equation here to get the value of y. Then in that case, if you use this, that 9x equals y, when we have gotten the value of x as 1, then we substitute 1 for x here, and we are going to have here 9 into 1 equals y. Therefore, 9 times 1, that will give us 9. Therefore, y equals 9. Then, at this point, we have that x equals 1 and y equals 9. But we were told to find the value of xy. Then, as such, we have this xy equals x is 1, then multiplied by y is 9. Therefore, xy equals 1 times 9, that gives us 9. And this is the value of xy that we were asked to find. Do not forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel for more math solutions. See you in the next video.